Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my Partners in Cream project pan update. This is the third time that I'm filming this video. The lighting has just been really off in the last few times that I've filmed it, so hopefully this one is fine. But this is a project pan created by the beautiful and lovely Sublines and the beautiful and lovely Delin. They created this, 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and it's been going really strong. I'm sure everyone's going to do it next year. I have their channels linked down below if you want to go check them out if you're not already familiar, but I feel like everyone is or should be. And yes, this is the 9th update for this year, so we've been going strong. I have a decent update. Last month was pretty good. I had some really good progress in my elf quad, and this month I actually have an empty, which is really exciting. Everything else has kind of been, you know, just steady, slow progress. I did spend 2 weeks away in September and then 1 week sick, so I didn't have too much time to play around with these. However, I have tried to use them as much as I can since I've been back with the last week. So anyway, let's get started. I guess I'll start with the one that I have used, or there's two that I've used only 3 times this last month. So I'll start with this one. This is the Ofra Cool as a Cucumber Primer. So I've had this one in the project since May. We are pretty much down to the wire now. The last update I was at this black line which has smudged off. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but now we are at the white line here. And it's getting hard actually to get the product out, so I might have to take the whole thing apart, take this off and then scoop it out that way, because it's really not pumping anymore. So yeah, this one I've only used 3 times the last month. I do think I'm going to have it done by next update, which is really exciting because the whole mission this year was to get through as many primers as possible. I feel like I've done a good push on that. If I can get another primer done, then that is super exciting. The next one that I have is a ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. This is in the shade Coasting. This one I've been working on in other projects. I rolled it into this project, I believe it was just last month. Might have been last month, I'm not sure, maybe 2 months ago, and this doesn't look too different, to be honest. I put up a picture of what it looked like last time, but I don't think it looks too different, if I'm honest. Yeah, I've only used it 3 times, so I don't expect it to, but I really want to try and push this for the next couple months. Because obviously I did neglect it this last month because I didn't take it with me traveling. Okay, next 2 items I've only used 4 times. I'll start with this one. This is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip gloss in the shade Tropical Fruit Punch. I'm not sure if they even had any other shades. This one I don't know, I had marked it. It was here last time and now it's down here. And I've only used this 4 times, but it's definitely gone down a lot. It did have time to settle, so I might have marked it too high last time, because 4 times really it shouldn't go down that much. I would love to be able to finish this. This doesn't look like a lot of product, but for me this is a lot of product still because I'm very slow with lip products. But yeah, hopefully by next update I can get it down even more, and then by December, yeah, I'm really hoping I can get this finished. But I didn't take this with me either, so it was neglected quite a bit, so I do want to do like a full-on like focus for it this next couple months. Next up I've got my Jouer eyeliner. This is a brown eyeliner. It's really nice, it's easy to use. It's gone down quite a bit. I've used this 4 times this month. I do tend to have to sharpen it pretty much every time I use it, or the second time I use it, because it gets blunt. It's very creamy and I can't really use it when it's blunt. So it is going down pretty fast. I'll put up on the screen what it looked like in terms of where I marked it when I rolled it in. I didn't mark it last month because it didn't have any progress, but it has gone down since the previous time. So there is a little bit of change there. I would love to be able to finish this. I think, you know, the lid is pretty big, so I have a little bit to go before I'll probably call it done, because at the point that it's smaller than the lid, it's going to be a little bit annoying to use. So I'll keep going until that's no longer possible. Next up I've got my empty, which is the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I have finished a primer, which I'm really excited about. This one I did take with me traveling, so I was able to use it quite a lot while I was in England, and then since I've been back I've used it 3 more times. I've used it 9 times in total. I did have to take it apart because I wasn't able to get the tiny little remnants left. This bad boy went by pretty fast, to be honest. This is probably the primer that I have been able to pan the quickest out of all the primers that I've ever had. It is obviously small, but it went by really fast, and I'm so happy because I wasn't a fan of this. So I'm very happy that I have finally finished it. I have another primer out of my collection, and yeah, this one is gone, so that is super exciting. Okay, and then the last thing I have to update is my e.l.f. retro, I always say retro, is the e.l.f. Electric Mood Cream palette. This one doesn't look too different from last time. Last time I had a big change in it. I had hit pan in this shade. I think I've expanded it only slightly now in the last month, but it doesn't look too different. I actually have used this one quite a few times now. So the orange one I've used 6 times, and then this one down here I've used 7 times this month. As you know, I already finished the bronzer, and I already finished the highlighter. This is a different highlighter that I'm working on in my musical panning. So really I'm just focusing on these 2 shades now for this project. I don't think I'm going to finish this by the end of this year. That would be ideal, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I would just love to carry on expanding that, and I don't think I'm going to hit pan in this in the next 2 months. But one can hope and wish. I'll just keep working on it. I have enjoyed working on this quad. It's been very easy, to be honest, because these pans are pretty shallow, as you can see, and these 2 blushes from e.l.f. are really nice. I have owned a putty blush before, but I think that this formula is much nicer than the putty blushes. I don't know why they are different, but I don't find them patchy, and I found the putty blush just terribly patchy and horrible. So I don't know, I've enjoyed these 2 way more than anything else, and that's been great. So that's what that's looking like. Not too different, but I have used it quite a bit. I did take this traveling with me for the purpose of, you know, using everything, and this one also as well. So I got some good use out of all 3 of these this last month. But yeah, that is my update for the Partners in Cream. So really just one empty, and then everything else just like slow, steady progress. Some slower than others, just simply because I was traveling and I was ill quite a bit in September. I'm hoping, I'm not going anywhere in October or November, so I'm hoping that I can do a really good push the next couple months. And then come my finale, maybe I will have, I don't know, maybe I can get this one done, but I definitely think the next one done will be my Ofra. I'm hoping that I can get that done the next month. And then, oh, I forgot about this one actually. I completely forgot about this one. This is the Essence Stay All Day 16-Hour Concealer. This one I took with me traveling as well. I have used this 15 times. So it was the only concealer that I took, so I used it pretty much every day while I was gone, and I've used it a little bit since I've come back. But so I had marked it here, and now I've marked it down here. However, it's pretty hard to really know where it is because it was settling. However, since I've been back, I took the stopper out, and now it's gone everywhere. There is product everywhere, and it's really hard for me to see how much is left. I mean, it's still pretty much at the bottom down here. It was settling before I took the stopper out. That's why I took it out, because I thought, okay, let me get more product out. There was quite a bit of product stuck at the top here too because of the stopper. But there's no way for me to really see where I am. So it's a little bit of a mess, but that's absolutely fine. I probably didn't need to take it out this soon, but I was just eager and a little bit impatient. But yeah, this one I've used 15 times. It's just slow, steady progress. I'll just carry on using that. Hopefully I can finish it by this, you know, by the end of the year, but we'll have to see. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.